So the Lakers finished the preseason with a 2-0 record versus the Warriors. Along with the first game on Wednesday night being the most viewed preseason game in the history of the world. And listen, do I think the Lakers can hang with the Golden State Warriors? Yes, I do. I think LeBron just brings everybody confidence. Now, am I a big Brandon Ingram fan? No. I don't see it. He looks kind of like clumsy to me. He's a decent player. I don't see all this Durant talk. All this Kevin Durant talk that they're talking about. He's going to be an all-great player and all this shit. And it's a long season. Guys aren't going to play every night. Some guy, listen. There's going to be some nights where Lonzo Ball's only going to get a few minutes, man. There's going to be some nights where Rajon Rondo doesn't play. I mean, Kuzma. There's going to be nights where Kuzma's only going to get 5 or 6 shots. This is what happens when you play with LeBron. LeBron likes people he can trust on the court. JaVale McGee will get minutes, steady minutes, because he's a center, and they're kind of thin at that spot. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will play a lot at the shooting guard. I just don't get Ingram. I don't get it about Ingram. I don't think he's going to be a great player in the regular season. I don't think within the flow. I think what can happen is he can be a solid player. And they can hang with the Warriors. The only thing is, it's all going to be fool's gold. Because I think they'll play the Warriors tough all year. They're not going to win all the games, but they're going to play them tough. And then come around April, guess who's coming to town? DeMarcus Cousins. So they're going to instantly get better with DeMarcus Cousins. And then you're going to have Draymond playing big minutes in these games. And he's too wily and too cagey for any of the Lakers forwards. There's no way that they can, outmaneuver and outplay Draymond. They don't have anybody that's a forward. Now, they have some guards that can, like Rondo and Stevenson, that are time enough for Draymond, but they don't have any forwards, unfortunately, that are time enough for Draymond. And Draymond's just gonna, and Iguodala, it's too much. It's gonna be too much. However, I do think they can make it more interesting. This whole thing, we gotta wait a few years. I think that the Lakers would go into a series with Golden State expecting to win. But I don't think they would win. But I think that with this team, you got Michael Beasley. Beasley's not really like a cagey veteran. He's a scorer and kind of like a airhead. And he won't play most nights. You gotta understand, most nights, this is going to go 7 deep. Okay? Most nights it goes 7 deep. LeBron, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Lonzo Ball, JaVale McGee, and either Rondo or Stevenson. Unfortunately, the boy Hart, he may get some minutes here and there, but he's not guaranteed any minutes on a nightly basis. He may get 5 or 6 minutes here and there. Maybe some games he'll get double-figure minutes, but it's not going to be anything big. Stevens is not going to be happy with his playing time. Neither is Rondo. Neither is Lonzo. It's a lot of potential things here that can upset the ship. It's going to take LeBron's leadership. Kuzma and Ingram, they need shots. LeBron's going to dominate the ball. They're going to win games, but those guys aren't going to put up the numbers that they think they. If you think Brandon Ingram will be averaging 20-something points a game, try 18 or 17. Kuzma, try 17, 18 points a game, if that. Both of them going to be somewhere between 15 and 18 points a game. LeBron going to get his 30. They going to get 30 between them. You'll get another 10 from Quintavious Caldwell-Pope, about 8 from McGee, and hopefully 20 from the bench. And that'd be your 100-something points a night. Or 15 from the bench, and that'd be your 100 points for the night. But I think that they can. I think that this team, come playoff time, as they grow and get more confidence. And the thing about me would be, how do they play other teams? How do they play against the Bucks? How do they play against the Suns? How do they play against, Portland? How do they play against these teams? Detroit, Chicago. How do they play against Team Dallas that aren't marquee teams that you can't get up for? How do they play against those teams? And the Lonzo Ball experiment going into year 2. And they need to stop saying that boy's 6'6", that boy's 6'4". At least they're not calling him 6'7" anymore. So they dropped the inch off his height. Listen. I don't know. I see a decent team, decent squad here. I see a team that could go into a series with the Warriors feeling like they could win. They're not going to win, but I can see 50. So that means they would have to lose 32 times to win 50 games. Yeah, I can see 50. I can see 50 wins. This team's going to lose some games. This team's going to lose about 30 games, yeah. I'd say between 50 and 52 wins this year. This team's going to lose some basketball games. There's going to be some dark days during the season. Michael Beasley, JaVale McGee, Rajon Rondo, Lance Stevenson. You got a lot of guys that, can be cantankerous. You got a lot of young guys that are looking to break out, and they're not going to break out. You don't break out playing with LeBron unless you're fucking Kyrie Irving or Dwayne Wade. You got to be a next level. Even Kevin Love, as great as he is, he couldn't break out with LeBron. He still, was marginalized. You have to be a next level all-time great. You have to be an all-time great like Kyrie or Dwayne Wade in order to put up numbers next to LeBron. Look at Chris Bosh. He couldn't do it. And he's a phenomenal player. Phenomenal player. Chris Bosh is a phenomenal basketball player. So is Kevin Love. It's not, you can't do it. And I don't even see I don't even see who's the Kyrie or who's the Dwayne Wade on this team. There's no guy that I can see that can be like, LeBron trusts him enough to even allow them to even the space to score that much. So yeah, man, get in the comment section. Peace.